got to deprive myself. There are some things I want. And there are some things I want to do. And there are some people I want to do it with. Don't look at me like that. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Oh, it's coming. But self-control and that centers on the typical effect, centers on I have to deprive myself of some things. I have to do without some things. You know, and sometimes remember, God bless them when they got all that stuff. The house, the cars. You know what I'm saying, Carla? God bless them. But there's some bills that I ain't got to worry about right now. Yeah, but in my mind and myself, I need to make myself look good. So I'll go out and spend money on something I don't need with the money I ain't got. See, y'all, what? See, I'll pinch from the rent. I'll pinch from the light bill. Okay, all right, okay, all right. All right, I'm going to leave it alone. Whew. Right. Somebody said mortgage, right? Mortgage. That's it. And I don't know about you. Now, both of them are important. But mortgage sounds just a little bit more important than rent. Because at the end of my mortgage is mine. Y'all got me? Y'all feel me? Some of the advertising slogans used by companies have become catchphrases that we hear every day. Remember, can you hear me now? Can you? And some of us are still saying that. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Wait a minute. Let me move over here. Can you hear me now? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me. Can you hear me now? Yeah. Because I got a bad signal. Some things ain't coming through clearly. Y'all feel that? All right, can you hear me now? Watch this. One phrase we started hearing more and more after the first iPhone came out in 2007 was, there's an app for that. Y'all got it? According to the Apple website, there are currently over, 200,000 apps available for the iPhone. There are apps that help you identify birds out of the wild, that give you recipes from Martha Stewart, that help you speak Spanish, and that can name the song that's played on the radio just by holding the phone to the speaker. It's called SoundHound. Download SoundHound app. Don't know what the song is. Hit the application. Put the phone to the speaker. SoundHound hears the song and tell you what the song is. Look at somebody tell them, say, there's an app for that. There's a new app that just made it into the iPhone market. It's called the Confession Booth. For those of us who have the iPhone, check it out. Go to your app store and pop in, search and pop in Confession Booth. What happens is now there's an app that can come up right on your iPhone. Right on your iPhone. You take it and you download and you go in and you get the Confession Booth. And when you get the Confession Booth on your iPhone, what you do is you confess to your iPhone. No, it's not on my phone. We wouldn't be that lucky. How about that? But more and more, if you go to Google and Google the Confession Booth, you will find all kind of articles now where the Catholic Church has endorsed and approved the Confession Booth app. Look, somebody say, if you want your sins gone, there's an app for that. Yeah, so now you pull the app up and you confess to your phone. And your phone gives you absolution. And once you confess to your phone, you can turn your phone off, set it down, and go about doing more things that are out of control. So now this world that we live in has become such an age and such a world of technology that we look for the quick and the easy way out. But when it comes to living for God, you got to understand there is no easy way out. You cannot confess your sins to the iPhone. No matter how amazing the iPhone 4 is. And the iPhone 4S has a feature called Sorry. And in this feature, you can ask Sorry to do anything you want to do. So when I go to my Sorry, I can say something like, Sorry says, what can I help you with? So I'll ask Sorry a question like, Sorry, can you forgive my sins?
No need to apologize.
Can you forgive my sins?
I don't know what you mean by, can you forgive my sins?
I mean, forgive my sins.
Sorry, I don't understand. I may forget my sins.
Can you save me?
Tony, I don't understand. Can you save me?
Can you forgive my sins?
Sorry, I don't understand. Can you forgive my sin?
Can you heal me?
Sorry, I don't understand. Can you heal me?
Can you deliver me?
I don't know where you are, but you can help me find out. In location services settings, turn on both location services and Siri.
I'm in sin. Can you get me out?
Sorry, I don't understand. I am in sin. Can you get me out?
Or can you save my children?
Ever so sorry, Tony. I'm not allowed to do that.
Oh, really? But this is a smartphone. This is a smartphone. But you heard it for yourself. The iPhone can't save you. She said, I'm not allowed to do that. Somebody's going to get this in a minute. Sometimes we might wish for real life. Sometimes we might wish that real life were as simple as Apple makes it sound. That whatever problems or challenges we face, there will be an app that would help us solve it. Or at least a nap that will help us sleep through it. Look at somebody beside your neighbor. There's a nap for that. Not an app, but a nap. Watch this. Sometimes we might wish that real life where somebody's Apple makes it sound, whatever the problem is, sounds app. Okay, so watch this. The passage from Galatians today is a passage full of what? Constants. Paul what? Contrast is what? Freedom with slavery. He contrasts law with what? Grace. And he contrasts the works of the flesh with the works of the Spirit. See, go back to the book real quick. Let me make one thing plain. So he says, walk in the Spirit, verse 16, and ye will not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the lust of the flesh For the flesh lusts against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. It's a war going on. And these are contrary one to another. They don't get along. The flesh and the spirit don't get along. So that ye cannot do the things that ye would. But if ye be led by the Spirit, ye are not under the law. Now, the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these, and it gives a whole list, and it gives a category of what those things are. So now he says, you know, every time you want to be in self, you're warring against the spirit. You got the devil over here speaking in this ear, and you got God on this side trying to tell you. And now you got one person saying one thing in one ear, and then see all week long you got all them other people that just want something from you, all in your ear all week long, and then here you come to church on Sunday, and then I'm in this ear, we're trying to tell you, and then by the time you go to the door, you all confused. See, the problem is, you really only got somebody speaking positively in your life one day a week. No, yeah, because see, some of us from Monday to Saturday, we ain't reading the Bible, but we feeding junk from other people. And then by the time Sunday turn around, now I only got one day of positive speaking in my life. Oh, y'all missing. I don't know why y'all missing this. Live by the Spirit, Paul says, and not by the flesh. If we live by the flesh, he says, that will lead to all sorts of problems. He says, if you live by the flesh, that's going to lead what? To what? All kind of stuff. Just, you talking about things going wrong. Watch this. He says, in wrath, storminess, envy, murders, drunkenness, all the kinds of such things of which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do these things shall not inherit the kingdom of heaven. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, peace, long suffering, joy, all that kind of stuff. Watch this. He say, forgiveness, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. And they that are Christ's have crucified the flesh, and the affections of lust. You see that? If we live by the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit. Let us not be what? Desirous of vainglory. Trying to make ourselves look good. Y'all see what it's saying? Oh God, I don't know why we're missing this. So watch this. So now, when we go back, it says, stand fast therefore in the liberty wherewith Christ hath made us free. Verse 5, chapter 5, verse 1. Let us not be entangled again with the yoke of bondage.